Please subscribe and we'll keep the comedy clips coming.
See that I turned down the gun immediately. Left it right there. Yo, where are my UK people at? Where are my Americans at? I know my Americans aren't Trump supporters because they all have passports. They were able to get here, that's right. I figure I should tell the rest of the room a little bit what it's like living in America. We're a small country, we tend to keep to ourselves. It is a country where 75% of the population cannot identify China on a map. The other 25% cannot identify a map. I lived here in the UK for a little while. It was very bizarre living in a nation where the word soccer is more offensive than the word cunt. It's football, you fucking cunt. There's only two differences you need to really know about the UK and America, and it's this. Number one, it's almost impossible to get shot here. Number two, if you do, it doesn't cost anything to have the bullet taken out. In America, thank you. In America, not only are you exponentially more likely to get shot, but if you do, you will go bankrupt. Alright, let's move on to this Sophie's Choice that is the American election. If Sophie's Choice were between a baby and a human-sized colostomy bag full of rage and racism dipped in Tang. People try to say that Hillary Clinton is the lesser of two evils. Yeah, that's like if Walter White was the lesser of two evils between him and the fucking child molester cannibal clown from Stephen King's It. A lot of people these days are comparing Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler, and I think that's unfair. Because I think if Adolf Hitler were alive today, he'd be like, hey, Donald, maybe you should rein it in a little. Climate change, the Chinese? That's a little crazy. Oh, God. To be honest, guys, I'm not sure who to vote for. I'm an undecided voter. Do I vote for the guy who's almost a Nazi? Or the lady that accidentally hit reply all on some of her emails? Not really sure. Kind of torn on that one. Hillary Clinton's been accused of a lot of things. Of fraud. Of corruption. Of murder. Right? Yeah, it's just killery. People think that she's murdered her political enemies, right? And a lot of people are using this as a reason to not vote for her. This is the reason why I would vote for her. She's been getting away with that shit for 30 years. She must be a fucking genius. She would be an awesome president. She's so good. Okay, less awesome president, Donald Trump. And I want to give you one shining example of maybe the worst American president in history. There was a guy named William Henry Harrison. He refused to wear a coat during his inauguration speech. He died of the ensuing cold weeks later. He would still not be the stupidest American president if Donald Trump was elected. Donald Trump would do that exact same thing, but only to the entire country. We would all die of cold several weeks after his inauguration. Let's see what else we got here. A lot of people say that there is a media bias against Donald Trump. Let me tell you right now, you cannot have a media bias against something that is empirically bad. There is no media bias against earthquakes. They just fucking kill people. And don't say that they shake up the system. Too literal. That's not the kind of shaking that we want. That is the reason why some of my family members, they're Trump supporters. They want to shake up the system. They're also racist, but they want to shake up the system. If you're tired of eating the same shit meal every day, you don't throw away that shit meal, smash the plate, cut your throat with it, stick a fork in your eyeballs, and pour a flaming hot Molotov cocktail into the holes. That is not the way you shake up the system. Just order something different. And yes, the Russian reference was intentional, everyone. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that might be it. No, hold on. Hold on. I can explain the Trump phenomenon. Because people in America are scared, right? It's easy to win people over with fear. They're very scared. They're scared of losing what they have. They're scared of things not getting any better. Can you imagine, right? Can you remember, I should say, can you remember when you were a kid and you thought there was a monster living under your bed, right? Like, Bernie Sanders is the guy going, he's just like, there's no monster, everything's fine. Okay, it's no monster, everything's fine. But can you imagine, right? Can you imagine if you had a crazy uncle who was like, I believe you. There is a monster under the bed. And it's gonna fucking get you. You would believe every fucking word that guy said. You would believe that it's definitely brown monsters under the bed. You would believe that climate change was made up by the Chinese. You would believe that the president was a lizard person and had been born in Kenya. You would believe all of those things. But what would that crazy uncle do? In the name of security, he would break into your room, steal your birthday money, and grab you by the pussy. So, believe it or not, guys, I am not actually voting for anyone involved. I'm not voting for Hillary, and I'm not voting for Donald. Go for it. No, I plan on shaking the system up myself, my own way. You see, in many states across America, there's a section for a write-in vote. I've carried a torch for this candidate for years, and she's carried one for all of us, literally. That's right, I'm voting for the walking Statue of Liberty from Ghostbusters 2! 10 reasons why. Number 1, she's a woman. Number 2, she's a person of color. Number 3, liberal immigration policy. It's right there. Number 4, she's part French, so she knows socialized medicine, and she can probably fuck real good. Number 5, she's large, so she appeals to the obese American public. Number 6, she's barefoot, so she appeals to the traditionalists. Number 7, she's built entirely of copper and she can use that shit to balance the budget. Number 8, she's dressed pretty much in a sheet, so you know she is chill as fuck and she has problems with punctuality. She's real, just like all of you. She's a real human being. Number 9, she ain't scared of no ghosts. I mean, she definitely ain't scared of minorities. And number 10, she represents a time when America was still great. When all the Ghostbusters were men. Great. Wonderful. Thanks a lot, guys. That'll be great. Vote Hillary. Don't let Trump grab you by the pussy.
Joe Stapleton, everybody. I'm going to say a couple of things on the back of Joe's set there. One is out of everything that's been said tonight, the one comment that got the woo from the room was when all the Ghostbusters were men. Are you fucking real? Okay, if you see the new Ghostbusters, it is truly fucking horrific. Nothing to do with chicks, just a bad movie. And further to this, you mentioned the worst American president. What was his name, the one who died of a cold?
William Henry Harrison.
William Henry Harrison, okay. Do you know who the worst vice president was, other than Cheney, of course? It goes without saying, the man without a heart. The worst vice president, do you know who that is? Alexander Hamilton died in a duel, he was the vice president, with the Treasury Secretary in 1804, 9 days after the US election, because one of them had offended him in front of his girlfriend. And shot him dead 9 days into the presidency. Yeah! All I'm saying is, 202 years later, you've clearly figured it out, America. Well done, really well done.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, smash the notifications bell, and know you are warmly encouraged to like, comment and share our clips. You're a star. Stay golden.